Now it's time for our sessions assignment. Often in my classes, I have people who come in and they take copious notes, but then they don't go back and do anything with it. The information I'm giving you is only really valuable if you take it out into the field and use it. You got to do field training. You got to put it to use in real live fire exercises out there in the battlefield. And then when you go through the exercise with a real person, then you come back and you refine it and you polish it and you go back out and you do it again. That's how we get this thing perfect. I mean, you got to actually use it if you want to figure out how to make it work. So let's get up and get at it. You know, top producers get more done before 9 a.m. than most agents get done before noon. You want to rise with the sun. I mean, the sayings go, the early bird gets the worm. You know what I'm talking about. But if you roll into work at 9:30 or 10 o'clock, I can tell you for sure you're already late and the day hasn't begun. Don't forget to do your morning high five. 5 emails to your database, 5 text messages, 5 handwritten notes, 5 social media posts, and 5 slide dials. Get that out first thing in the morning. Again, it'll have a big impact over the year in terms of uncovering other business opportunities. So if you're serious about success, get your butt out of bed and get after this. The second thing I have for you on your list of assignments is to take a look at your week and pre-plan it. Now, you can't manage your time, but you can manage your schedule. And what you do with your schedule really affects your time. So what I want you to do is take a look at your schedule and figure out when is the best time to do something. Second thing we want to do is create a priorities list for the week. And we want to move those items off our priority list into our time blocks. When is the best time? Is it prospecting? Is it open houses? Is it door knocking? Is it FSBOs? Is it expireds? Is it time with the kids? Time to go to the gym? Date night? All of those things need to go in the calendar. Don't forget your 2 open blocks of time for last minute requests so you can move stuff around on the calendar. Now, as I've always said to you, the week will not end the way you planned it. That's life. But I will tell you this, if you're focused and you're thoughtful, you're going to get a lot more done because you have that awareness level. So let's get the week built out so that you're ready to go. Third one on my list this week was role playing. Now, I think you want to practice this so that when you're on an appointment and the seller says, will you cut your commission, or the other agent said they'll do it for less, those answers need to roll out of you as if they were automatic. And with that level of confidence and your communication with conviction, you're going to change the way they're thinking. But what you really need to do is practice this. So you and another colleague in the office need to role play these back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until you get this thing down so that you feel really comfortable. Your conversation makes sense, it's articulate, it's organized, and you have visuals to support that. I'm talking about visuals, now's the time to build out your visual aids. For instance, when I did our list to sell ratio, you need to go into the board and pull that data and stats. You want to take a look at any bar graphs and pie charts and anything that builds a case for what you're trying to say to somebody. Remember, I told you to create your objection handling folder on your desktop and then break that folder into subfolders where you've got one for commissions and one for FSBOs and one for expired. So in a moment's notice, you can minimize your screen in a listing presentation, pop into your objection handling folder, deal with whatever the issue is, and then back to your listing presentation without missing a beat. That's one of the real powerful things about using digital technology. I want you to prospect until you book 3 appointments this week. It's important that you book 3. I've always said somebody's going to want too much. Somebody's not going to want to pay you no matter what you do or what technique you use on them. But the third one's always perfect. Magic in 3s, so we want to make sure that it's like high on our priority list. Listen, all the techniques that I have for you are only good if you have someone to use them on, someplace to actually use them in the marketplace. So practicing this stuff and being totally organized is only in support of what you do in real life situations when you're out meeting possible buyers and sellers. Update your agent success app. If you track it, we can make the adjustments. But if we don't know where you're going off the rails, then how would you make those fine little adjustments to make sure you're delivering and executing at the level that you want? It's all about measurement and math. You know, it's all about having an awareness. How many calls to get appointments, how many appointments to get listings, how many listings to convert to commissions. And then as we take a look at that, all of those different segments, we can figure out where the weak link is, we can polish that and refine it. So inevitably, you end up working less and you make more money because you're really good at every aspect of the business. Now, you'll never know where your weak link is unless you're constantly brought to your attention. The app does this sort of stuff for you. It's like having a digital coach right in your pocket.